And welcome here to the Ballinger Fieldhouse, Game 6 of 6 here this Friday evening, the first week of March, always where the Great Lakes District Tournament lands. Noah Drury alongside Chad Toms. We have Lakeland Community College from Kirtland, Ohio, traveling all the way up to play the Skippers from Port Huron, Michigan. And it should be a good one between both of these teams. Lakeland a little bit limited at depth. SC4, also facing injury troubles of their own. So it's going to be, kind of a chess match. And obviously both of these teams are, looking to play in a championship game. And Chad Toms, what are your thoughts as we dabble into this game?
Excited for this matchup for sure. SC4 very familiar with this gym. They've played well here over the years in all of these tournament games as well as regular season against the Mott. So Mike Gruhl, one of the best coaches in this region, has his team sitting at 22-8, 12-2 in conference. They finished second in the MCCAA. They're averaging 74 points, 54 rebounds. So they really crashed the boards. And as mentioned, the Lakers, a little bit of a limited roster. They're 13-11, fourth overall in the NCCAA Northern Conference, 7-5. Averaging 62. So if you look at it on paper, it looks like the Skippers would have the advantage. But at this point of the season, you throw all of that out. They got to play the game for the next 40 minutes, and we'll see who gets the advance to the District B Championship. You got Mid-Michigan sitting there. I'm sure they're still in the gym going to watch this one. So big game, the last game of this two-game onslaught. The Skippers looking to close it out just like the Skippers did last night. What a win for the men's team. They won by 1 point.
Yeah, as the Skippers and Lakeland Community College have faced off twice this season. Back on November 1st open up, it was the Skippers winning 91-52. Second time around at the Skippers Holiday Classic on December 5th, it was 68-62. Skippers with a 6-point win, so definitely the potential very, very close games here as head coach Richard Field and the men's squad came into the building. Assistant coach Drew Maynard, who has a very nice Ram 2500. Saw him pull it up.
Oh, nice.
Dropping up some laundry, actually, for the, I think, the practice jerseys. As championship Saturday tomorrow, SC4 and Mid-Michigan will be going on at 4:30 p.m. here tomorrow in the afternoon/evening hours.
Yeah, we start at 11, the first of 3 championship games between districts. I got my schedule here. What did I do with it? I think we started in the morning with C, we cut to A, and we finished with B.
Yep, just like how the semifinal matchups have gone for both Thursday and Friday. So
it feels like Monday. We feel like we've been here since Monday. We may still be here on Monday because we don't want to leave because, it's all over.
Yeah, we're going to start making the scores table people and maybe some diehard fans play just an exhibition contest for us to call up here because it is going to be very upsetting when basketball season does come to the close. Obviously, we don't want it to.
Yeah, no doubt.
As SC4 comes in 22-8, 12-2 in conference play, 1-game win streak. They were District A champions last season, lost in the second round of the national tournament, won their quarterfinal game versus Wayne County Community College 74-46. Will roll through the starters. Number 0, Mayana Cooksey, a 5'7" freshman guard out of Detroit, Michigan, transfer from Niagara. Number 2, Silver Bulls from Ypsilanti, Michigan, 5'4" sophomore. Number 5, Taylor Wallace, 5'6" sophomore out of Shelby Township, Michigan. Arbor Prep also transferred from Bowling Green State. Number 11, Soleil De Jesus, 5'6" freshman from Auburndale, Florida. And number 21, Ileana Williams, guard forward, 5'10", sophomore from Port Huron. Started 22 of 34 games last season for the Skips. Move on to Lakeland. They come into this game 13-11, 7-5 in the OCCAC. 12-12 last season. They lost to Jackson in the District C semifinal. Back here for the semifinals. So once again, number 0, Jonequa Clay, a 5'7" freshman from Youngstown, Ohio. Number 2, Monanetta Haleroy, a 5'4" sophomore, a returner from last season, averaged 11.6 points per game last season. Number 3, Kennedy Coleman, a 5'6" sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia, transfer from East Georgia Community College. Number 22, Reagan Perkin Hers, 5'11" center out of Willow Lock, Ohio. And number 35, Gabriella Moore, 5'6" freshman guard forward from Mayfield, Ohio. Played flag football and softball in high school.
How about that? You love to see it.
So we will be getting tipped underway, as it sounds like there could be a potential no Kyriana Carter, the forward center, 6'2" freshman, averaging 14 points and 13.6 rebounds. Definitely going to be a little bit more challenging for the Skippers, as they have dealt with injury problems all season. It's all about how you make adjustments on the big stage. It will go to the Lakers to open up the game. Ball with Moore, now with Coleman.
Both teams giving up about 63 to 64 points a game defensively. Nod goes to the Skippers. They're averaging 64 points, or 74 points per contest, so a +10 in the margin there.
De Jesus with the steal. Williams not able to convert on the other end of the floor. Ball up for grabs. De Jesus able to hustle to it. Ball will go in the hands of Cooksey. Now Bowles driving the lane. Kick out De Jesus. Rings out and then back in for the first 3 points of the game.
How about that? Quick three for the guests. As mentioned, like this team's played against Mott. They've been here. They punched their ticket in the past. They're just a physical team. I think very comfortable environment here for the Skippers tonight.
How about Taylor Wallace going down all gears? Gets a layup 5-0 early.
Heading downhill early. 5 points
Cooks
already for the Skips here early.
Picks up an early foul, number 1. Going to be her first foul. First team foul, 1 minute and 6 seconds in.
Shout out to Skipper Nation out there tuning in. I'm sure we got Laker Nation as well. A lot of fans on these broadcasts, so we enjoy bringing you these contests.
Hopefully you are fans of our voices, as well as Moore not able to get on the first time, nor second, but gets fouled, and will head to the charity stripe for 2. It looks like it'll go against Silver Bulls.
Moore heading the line. A couple of attempts there, as mentioned, averaging 61% on the season from the stripe.
2 quick fouls from the Skippers.
First one rolls off the rim. So a 5-0 run to start for the Skippers. They've gotten out here fast.
100%. Second one for Moore, good. 4-point lead for the Skips early on.
Oh, nice play inside.
Just not able to get the shot to fall down.
Williams had the attempt off the mark.
Get a couple of dribble moves, but maybe too much dribbling. Williams taking it down to the other end of the floor. Has Wallace on the outside, instead goes up strong off the window.
Yeah, great presence there. Was a little off balance. Thought she might have gotten fouled, but she played through it. Didn't end up being a call, but sometimes that can kind of mess you up on the defenders right there. So great job there by Williams.
Coleman with it on the wing, pass up to Moore. Coleman, tough, guarded 3, good contest by De Jesus. Now Cooksey with the board. Wallace wide open, deep wing. Oh, can't get it to go. Williams on the putback, no sir. Third time is not the charm, but it is a foul on Perkin Hers.
Williams has just been a force here in the first couple of minutes of this ball game.
We mentioned that she's a returner from last season, averaging 14.1 points per game, right up there with Kyriana Carter in 10 rebounds a game. So she is definitely an important piece, downplaying that 3-4, sometimes the 5 position today. She's able to knock down the first one.
The Skippers coming off a 70-46 win over the Wildcats from Wayne County back on third in that quarterfinal matchup. The one question I have, Noah, you're the game prep guru, looking for Williams. I don't see her showing up on the stat sheet on that Tuesday game. Do you know the story there?
I do not know the story on why she did not play, but they don't have Kyriana Carter tonight, so maybe it's, late injury, maybe a sickness. I mean, we saw with Schoolcraft earlier, they were limited with 9 players because of a couple of injuries and illnesses that they've been dealing throughout this, week and a half. And you think, having a week and a half off might play to your benefit, but turns out there's other things that could happen as well.
All right, actually, I did find it. She had 11 points and 9 boards. So
okay.
I was questioning the stat sheet here. So Yep, was able to find that, so she did indeed play.
It's a travel right there from the Lakers. It looks like it was Kanaya Kimbrough. As Silver Bowles from downtown splashes it home.
Yeah, that was impressive. Bowles with the make there early.
1-12 for the Skips. The Lakers still yet to get a field goal on the board. It's a tough shot taken right there. Trying to get it up was Clay, and the ball goes into the hands of Cooksey. Now Wallace running the floor. Kicks it out. Bowles from the wing again. Can't get it to go. How about De Jesus staying on the board? Kicks it out. Cooksey looking to reset the offense for the Skips. Good one more pass. No one wanting to shoot an open shot. Bowles gets it now to Cooksey. Mid-range J. Yes, sir.
Cooksey averaging 14 points on the season. Good basket there from the foul line.
It's Mike Rule, the head coach for the Skippers in his second season, was an assistant at Canassus and Eastern Michigan, two Division I universities. He was an interim head coach in the 2013-14 season. He was a former men's assistant for 6 seasons and a SC4 and Siena Heights alum. As Janiqua Clay able to knock down the bank shot mid-range. Coleman flying down to the other side. 4 points in a row for the Lakers.
Yeah, how about that? Cut it to 9-point deficit. I mean, it was 14-1. Back-to-back baskets for the Lakers. Exactly what you want to see if you're watching this from Laker Nation.
De Jesus, nobody around, knocks it down from the corner.
De Jesus said, I see your 4 points. I'll at least get 3 of them back our way.
17-5. The Skippers are all cooking on offense right now. 3 of 5 from downtown, 6 of 11 from the field.
Yeah, just a blistering percentage so far in this ball game.
Good recognition from Kimbrough. Now a tough shot from Clay at the top of the key that hits just a little bit of the backboard. De Jesus kicks it. Oh, good pump fake from Wallace. Now to Williams, free throw line jumper. Oh, it bounced around 3 times before it eventually fell down.
Yeah, I think it took 3 bounces there, so Williams now with 8 points.
Halfway through the first quarter, it's been all Skips so far. As the men's Skippers played in last night's contest, maybe started a little bit later. I think it was a 10 p.m. tip-off instead of, I think we started around 7:40, 7:45. Going down hard. Clay grabbing her ankle, and Moore able to draw some contact, but already a limited amount of depth for the Lakers with 7 players. Cannot afford an injury.
Yeah, no doubt that would be a tough loss. Clay averaging 11 points on the season. Hate to see her head out, still clutching her ankle. Maybe a bit of a high ankle sprain. Definitely don't like to see that. Clay also averaging 4 rebounds and an assist, a couple of steals, and a percentage of a block. So good all-around player for the Lakers.
We'll step aside as we hope that Clay is okay. We'll have a media timeout as well. We'll be right back. Skips lead, 19-5. Unfortunate to see Janiqua Clay go down with an injury. He's a freshman on this team, like Chad mentioned, averaging 11 and 4. Played at East High School in Youngstown along with Warrensville Heights. So at the line is Gabriella Moore, and she'll knock down the first of this trip. Went 1 for 2 on her first. Second one for Moore, off the front iron. 19-6 lead for the Skippers here early on. It's Autumn Purnell in the first game in the game for the first time, as she commits a foul right there, trying to stop the transition opportunity. And I believe that'll be the 5th team foul against the Skippers, so it'll be not 1-1, excuse me. I'm thinking of men's basketball. Why? I don't know. We've done 6 women's games.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. that was yesterday.
So shooting 2 free throws is Kanaya Kimbrough. Kimbrough on the season shoots about 50%, able to knock down the first one, leading the team in scoring with 12.3 points per game. Second one for Kimbrough, off the front iron. So 3 split paired trips for the Lakers, has them trailing 7-19. Williams, good pass out, looking for Purnell. DeJesus, able to split the lane, can't get the floater to go. Adrian Collins on the putback, foul from Moore. She'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First foul there for Moore. You know, I guess if they're all alone down low, might as well put them on the line. No easy basket, says Gabriella Moore. She's a physical player. Looks like she's listed as a guard and a forward. Looks like primarily been playing guard tonight, working on that distribution. But as a freshman, always impressed. Coming into this league is a tough league. This is a very tough environment, but she seems to be a headsy player for sure.
100%. Collins misses the first free throw. Second one for Collins, good. Collins, a returner from last year's team, played in 22 games, a sophomore guard out of Marysville, Michigan. Kind of in that SC4 region, nearing the thumb and Canadian border. It's Kimbrough, not able to bank in the shot, or excuse me, that was Monetta Hilleroy. As Wallace kicks it over, DeJesus. Wallace trying to penetrate the lane, good kick out to Collins. Collins now will do a dribble drive, blocked from behind by Moore.
Moore looking to run.
Kimbrough, too much heat on the pass, and it's turned over back to the Skips.
Yeah, trying to hit Ariana Vera out in front, the 5'4" freshman guard out of Las Vegas, but just a little too strong on that pass.
As Bulls will come back into the game for Taylor Wallace. Bulls so far, 3 points, 1 and 2 from downtown, initiating the offense. Williams stuck in the middle, jump ball, no, a foul.
Yeah, Kennedy Coleman not too happy with that call. Coleman out of Atlanta, Georgia. That's her first foul. Starting to stack up here for the Lakers. They've got 5 already for SC4.
As now it'll be DeJesus coming back out of the game. It'll be Mayanna Cooksey coming in. Good move off ball, but taken away from Kimbrough. Kimbrough running the floor, no numbers around her, does not matter, able to get the layup in.
29 is the deficit. I mean, it seems like the Lakers have kind of flipped the switch a little bit here over the last couple minutes.
Williams, quick look in the post. Just a one dribble back to the basket, kind of that old school basketball for 2 points.
Yeah, what an answer there by Williams. You know, the Lakers starting to get a little momentum. Williams like, hey, I'll take it inside.
Dishing back out to Hilleroy. She's trying to create her own shot. Good moves around. Good pass to Vera in the corner. Dribble drive baseline. And it's going to be a blocking foul. Looks like called against Silver Bulls.
All right, so that's going to be, I think, the 16th foul now for SC4. So definitely putting the Lakers at the line already in the bonus. Shooting 2 is Vera.
And now that's Ileana Williams getting her second foul of the half already. Or I should say the quarter. We haven't even reached the second yet. Still in the first, but she will be facing foul trouble. As Vera knocks down the first free throw on the trip, see if she can knock down the second.
Yeah, see some ice on the ankle there for
Joniqua Clay.
Yeah, looking for Clay, number 0. So hopefully she's okay.
Tough physical play on the block between Cooksey and Hilleroy. I think Hilleroy will get called for the foul.
Foul's really starting to be a bit of a factor. We're coming up on 9 here in the first, 2:28 left. 9 total calls already. And as I mentioned, a bit of a limited bench for the Lakers already. And then with Clay sitting on, they don't have a whole lot of room for error when it comes to fouls.
As Williams still on the floor with her 2 fouls, and that's going to be a 5-second violation against the Skippers.
Ariana Vera, really good job there creating that turnover on the inbound.
Wallace and DeJesus, a lot of players moving in and out for the Skippers lineup, especially at that guard and wing position.
Oh, nice behind the back dribble there. Couldn't get the shot to go.
Yeah,
Hilleroy.
Skippers taking it down to the other side. Cooksey almost loses it, still puts up a shot, can't get it to go. Kimbrough on the rebound.
And Kimbrough just plays tough. Full head of steam here.
Pass fake, no good. Off the front iron, second chance opportunity. Faces some contact, will head to the line to shoot 2.
That's all effort right there. Kimbrough, the sophomore out of Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, if you're a coach at the next level and you're trying to find talent, I mean, she's averaging 12 points on the season. And but I mean, just has that kind of that grit factor.
5'10" freshman from Akron, Ohio.
Oh, she's a no. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking down. I seen sophomore. Yep, freshman.
And she was the MVP in the Tri-County All-Star game in Ohio. So definitely one of the most impressive players. Kimbrough for her second. Missed the first attempt. Misses the second as well, 0 for 2 on that trip. Facilitating the offense right now, Mayana Cooksey. Has it Taylor Wallace. Oh, a nice Euro step, can't bank it in. Offensive rebound in the hands of Rachel Ballhorn, and the Churchill alum able to get the putback. Good spin move from Hilleroy. Can't get it to fall at the cup. Common theme, missed shots in the paint off of good moves here. As Cooksey, oh, a nice move, but too much sauce on the layup. As Cooksey, I believe, might pick up her second. Yeah, and it will be her second. So not only is Ilana Williams in foul trouble, now Cooksey joins her in the foul trouble party. Maybe not a party, maybe it's a negative.
Kind of like a timeout if you're get in trouble. Or your mom.
The penalty box, the foul trouble
penalty box or timeout.
Timeout, yeah. I feel like that's something you do to a 5-year-old.
You're in timeout. You picked up your third foul. Wanted to, while we have a moment here, 122 left, just a quick shout out and hello to coach for Oakland Community College. I don't want to talk over your play-by-play.
Go ahead.
But Robert Belf Jr., he's over watching the game over on the sideline there. So it said hi to him in the hospitality room. He's one of our favorite coaches. He's known for his 5-player line shift about every 45 seconds, and just a great guy. We've talked about it this whole tournament. All of these coaches are approachable and are just so much fun to talk to, but we really got a kick out of him this year when we do the broadcast for the Bears.
One of the many friends we have here in the MCCAA, as it's going to be Taylor Wallace and Ariana Vera getting tied up. So 48.6 seconds left. The Skippers currently leading 24-11, dominating so far here.
Yeah, no surprise. Like you said, on paper, looked like the Skippers would have the advantage. They're playing true to that. Lakers obviously here for a reason. These are games that you kind of build on. And but really, so far, the Skippers have just outplayed the Lakers.
It was a tough shot taken by Cooksey. Able to bring it down was Moore. About 6 seconds in between the shot clock and game clock. Vera, able to slip by for a moment, takes a hard fall and also turns the ball over.
Yeah, she got kind of caught up there with Ballhorn.
So shot clock has been removed here for the rest of the first quarter. It's 20 seconds with the Skippers in control. 24-11. Team in blue going to set up for a good opportunity.
3 quarters left in this 12-game start to the tournament. We only have 3 tomorrow, Noah. That's going to feel like a day off for us.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be like, oh, man, this is easy work.
The only difference tomorrow, you've got the game, you've got all the festivities, the net ceremony and things like that, so it takes a little bit longer. They put a 3-hour gap in between, but it'll be a lot of fun.
100%. I mean, being able to showcase all these, special and talented players that, work all season for moments like these. I mean, this is why you practice in June and July, and really when the season ends, you might take a week or 2 off just because you're like, all right, that was enough basketball for the year. But then it starts back up in the process, not only for players but for coaches as well. They got to recruit talent. I mean, especially a 2-year university, and Monetta Hilleroy travels off the 2 missed free throws from Cooksey. So it will be an SC4 shot to end the first quarter. When we talk about it, I mean, it's a grind throughout, the whole entire season. And obviously Coach Gruhl, familiar getting to the national tournament last year, he realized that he had to reload his roster as Williams at the top of the key to end the quarter bangs it through. And we got a 27-11 Skippers lead here at the end of the first quarter.
What an exclamation point there by Ileana Williams. We talk about the Skippers outplaying the Lakers here through 10 minutes, and she bangs it through, no doubt. Big three-pointer there. So just one quick note on tomorrow, those championship games. We talk about the Skippers, the men's team. They're going to be squaring off against Mid-Michigan at 4 o'clock in that District B championship. But we kick off in the morning, LCC and Henry for the Hawks. That's going to be a fun one. Ingram and Shepard, the 2 great coaches there. And then we've got Schoolcraft. E.J. Harrelson has his team in the championship game against Jim Horn and the Cougars from Kalamazoo Valley. So 11, 1:30, and 4 p.m. tomorrow. So 3 outstanding championship games on deck.
And we did have a roof leak here yesterday, so we are it looks like there's going to be some heavy rain moving through the area. Hopefully no leaks, and we are all set and dandy. I think it's also supposed to rain on the drive in tomorrow, but that's kind of a sidebar for us.
We're hitting the home stretch here, Noah. 10 minutes with 1 quarter through, 3 to go today in our 6th and final game.
It's definitely been a lot of fun having all of you guys tune in back home, listen to our voices, watch these teams that you guys have been rooting so hard for, whether you're a parent or a fan of any of these teams. Or, you're friends with the players. I mean, there's so many ways.
I would assume we talk all of these players. They played in high school. I would assume a lot of these coaches are tuning in. I mean, we still have, in girls basketball, we still have district finals tonight, so I'm sure some of those coaches are tied up. Nice thing is these games are all on demand as well. I'm sure maybe even some of these fans tuning in will go back and watch.
As I know, Mont Bears head coach Ryan Trevithick coaching for also Flint Powers Catholic Central as well. Good drive, Kimbrough can't get it at the rim. Second chance, yes sir.
Effort there by Kimbrough. Every step, every play, every shot, every move to the basket is just a level, 110%.
Taylor Wallace around, chucks up a shot, can't get it. Kimbrough able to come down with the rebound, almost took an extra step.
Yep, good job there by Kimbrough to keep it alive, but really been impressed with her so far.
Just plays tough every game, settles for a mid-range jump shot, and it falls down.
Yeah, if you're not going to step out and guard me, I want to make you pay. Kimbrough now with 7 points here early in the second.
6 rebounds, 2 steals, as well as De Jesus gets a lucky bounce off the layup.
Yep, just fired it at the basket, just was able to kind of rim in there down the stretch.
Villeroy bringing it up the floor. drive in right here from Coleman.
8 on the shot clock. They're going to have to get something done here quick.
Kimbrough now
5.
4 seconds. And gets the layup in. Last second shot.
No worries with Kimbrough. 9 points now. Keeping her team in the ball game. A 12-point deficit.
Alana Williams, kind of awkward getting to that left side. Gave a good bump to Kimbrough. Created space. She wanted it on the right, but instead.
How many times have we said Kimbrough in the last 2 minutes here? I mean, just a credit and testament to her putting this team on her back.
100%. More to Vera. Vera, good drive.
Wheels. Just too strong off the glass there.
Mayana Cooksey picks up the rebound and fouled as she split the defenders between Hilleroy and Vera. And it looks like Reagan Perkins, hers, will come back in, and Adrian Collins will take Mayana Cooksey out of the game.
And number 22, Adrian Collins checking in. You just mentioned that, sorry. A little sleep deprived. Oh, we got another player checking in. It's like Emma James, a 6'4" freshman center from New Boston.
Play that New Boston.
She is a force.
Also has the rec specs.
Yeah, I love it. Old school look there. We've seen that with Putnam from LCC.
Taylor Wallace driving in and kicks out James. Now to De Jesus. Can operate off the screen. Oh, a good floater. Doesn't fall down. Ball tips back to Collins, but it's going to roll out of Collins' foot, out of bounds.
Coach Gruel, it takes a village there. Both coaches picking up that loose ball. How about that?
Gotta love the effort.
I think the referee got a chuckle out of that. I don't know. I did. Maybe just because I'm sleep deprived. 7:35 here in the second.
I bet there's some videos I could show you that you would hate, or just like things I find humorous that you wouldn't like, but you would still.
Yeah.
We are definitely have been through the ringer the last 2 days, along with our whole entire staff here. It's all been fun. I mean, we talk so much with each other throughout the season, and then we get to spend these special 4 days all together. As James able to get the rebound on the miss from Vera. Williams gonna settle for the mid-range jumper, connects. I mean, how about that? Williams just continuing to impress here, 13 points, 5 rebounds. SC4 known for playing a lot of half-court traps, able to force a turnover right there. Collins flying down, 3-on-3. Looking for options and numbers. Williams passes it one more to Wallace in the corner. All just left short from Wallace, the former Falcon. It's Kimbrough, hop step. Oh, able to get it in once again. Kanaya Kimbrough just doing an excellent job.
We have a timeout, Lakeland.
As Coach Ornette Gardenhire in his 10th season, played at Lackawanna in Bloomfield College. He was an assistant at QI Hoga before Lakeland, and assisted with the men's team before being hired as the women's coach. We'll step aside, take a break here. Second quarter of action, 6:21 left, 31-19, Skippers lead. Back in action here between the Skippers and Lakers. Just want to give a shout out to our man Dante Dorsey down doing the PA announcing. I mean, he's been going hard at it all day, especially with a lot of these teams, you know, doing the a lot of substitutions, a lot of timeouts. I mean, he has to announce every single thing that goes on, all the buckets that happen, you know.
And always has to have a good song queued up at every moment.
It's not an easy job.
I've sat in that chair. It's not easy. You got to have a good, so you can't, you know, you don't get any second chances. Not a whole lot of forgiveness if you play a bad track.
As Kimbrough loses control in transition. Stolen from what looks like Wallace. She'll receive the screen from Williams. Good defense from Vera, and a little bit too much contact from Kennedy Coleman on the perimeter.
The foul is on number 3, Kennedy Coleman. That's her second.
That's her second foul. Well, keep an eye on these fouls.
And number 3 on Burnell.
As mentioned, foul trouble for the Lakers could be tough. They have a very limited bench there.
Yeah, especially with Joniqua Clay going down with that injury. Cooksey with the pull-up jumper, hits off the back iron. Ball hits the ground one time. It was a fight for it, but Vera able to just kind of come out of nowhere and scoop up the ball.
As well as SC4 has played here in the first half. It's only a 12-point lead. The Lakers have 5 minutes to go here in the second, so they've just kind of, you know, inched their way back in this thing.
Hilleroy looking to get the screen from Kimbrough. Now has it on the elbow is Kimbrough.
Down
4
5
seconds
on the
left.
shot clock, yeah.
Just another tough move and another last-second shot for Kimbrough. My goodness.
Absolutely, now with 13 points. So it's a 10-point lead. Let's see if they can get a stop here.
It's Coach Field in the building. His team plays tomorrow at 4:30. Alana Williams, mid-range jumper, hits off the left side of the rim.
And guess who got the ball?
Kimbrough, once
I know.
again. I mean, 13 points, 9 rebounds, 3 steals and a block, trying to will her team to a victory. Facing a limited amount of depth and basically all the obstacles in the way. As Hilleroy, just kind of picked up her dribble, then hopped over. As it will be Rachel Ballhorn coming in, and also Gabriella Moore is going to take out Monetta Hilleroy. Also, De Jesus comes out of the game. Autumn Purnell on the floor for the Skips as well. Purnell came from Arbor Prep from Ypsilanti, Michigan, was a 2-time state champ in high school for Division III here in Michigan. Has a good take right there from Alana Williams, and she's now got 15 points to go along with 5 rebounds.
Yeah, she's played exceptional here in the first half, no doubt. Difference in the ballgame for the Skippers.
As Cooksey, a good pass down to Ballhorn, no good. Put back and set from Cooksey.
Yep, Cooksey is rewarded. Nice follow there. Ballhorn couldn't convert.
Just a good effort right there from Cooksey as well.
14-point lead, so it looked like the Lakers might have an opportunity to kind of slice into that lead, get it into single digits, but the Skippers a little bit too much here.
Vera misses the 3-point shot.
And it's going to be the third foul for the Lakers here in the quarter with 3:33 left.
So 26 seconds on the shot clock, 3:33 left here on the game clock.
Coach Gardenhire down there is pleading his case on the sideline.
Cooksey dribbling through traffic. Williams, good pump fake, but Kimbrough able to poke it from behind, and we're going to have a jump ball that'll be possession arrow Skippers, but good defense right there on that possession from the Lakers.
Yeah, Kimbrough just continues to amaze. Just really, I mean, without her, I can't imagine where this team would be. She's got 13 points. The next leading scorer, there's a 4-way tie with just 2 points. One of them being Clay, who's on the sideline right now, icing that ankle.
100%. Both teams facing a limited amount of depth. A couple of injuries for the Skippers as Ballhorn not able to maintain her way through traffic, and it'll be Lakers basketball. Coleman to take it off the floor for the team in white, who currently faces a 14-point deficit as a foul up top with Autumn Purnell.
And first foul of the quarter for the Skippers.
As Cooksey and Williams faced some foul trouble early on, but seem to be doing just fine now. Collins comes into the contest, checking in for Autumn Purnell.
Purnell checks out with 2 fouls. So now
she's in the foul trouble penalty box timeout chair.
exactly. Bowles with 3, Williams, Cooksey, and Purnell now with 2.
Oh, man. We definitely need to go to bed and probably not be on a headset. But, we're paid to do this game, so we might as well enjoy it and have the most fun with it.
Yeah, no doubt. Always a lot of fun calling games with you. It's an honor to see Tom Cavanaugh as well. If you listened to the men's broadcast last night, he had Noah and Tom on that call. I think we'll see him a little bit this weekend.
Yep, Lake Michigan and Mid-Michigan with Chad Toms and Tom Cavanaugh, one of the best games from yesterday.
Oh, that was so much fun. We were really impressed with the Red Hawks. They battled tough, but Mid-Michigan outlasted them with their 5 coaches all suited and booted on the sideline there.
As we got a foul on Rachel Ballhorn. Was that one maybe a little ticky-tacky, but, we've said this all along the past 2 years since I've been here. We don't criticize officials too hard because do you want Noah Drury, Chad Toms, and the ghost of Casper to officiate a game, either be no fouls or 60 fouls? Probably.
Yep, no doubt. A close one there. James kind of hit the deck.
I was going to say.
I'm sorry, that was Moore hit the deck.
Yeah, and Williams gave a bump there. Also, maybe a little bit of a bump from Vera, so I think the officials let it stay as Coleman not able to find anything but the top of the backboard.
Yeah, I thought it was going to hit the top of the scoring, this shot clock there and go in. That was a high arcer.
100%.
2:26 left. Still got all the Skippers coaches here to the left of us tuning in. The men's coaches.
As Wallace draws some contact, driving down. That'll be the 4th foul against the Lakers, so no more to give.
Third foul now.
So that is definitely foul trouble that the Lakers can pretty much not afford. They can afford 1 foul out technically, which we've seen only 1 foul out in 12 games, Chad.
Yeah, that's right. And the foul out was earlier. That wasn't even a personal foul. It was a technical on the last one.
Right. As Collins knocks it down from the corner.
Very comfortable there in that corner from the Marysville sophomore.
38-21 game between the Lakers from Lakeland Community College and Skippers in the lead by 17.
Seems like the lead was just 10.
Hilleroy from the top of the key, off the back iron, and backboard goes into the hands of Williams.
Pretty sure it was 31-21, 7-0 run here for the Skips.
Looking to extend that run as well with Williams with the jumper, no good. Moore able to call down the rebound. About 1:35 left in this contest. Moore trying to operate in transition. He's going to pull it back out, and it will be Lakers in the half-court set. Kimbrough loses control. Wallace able to dive for the loose ball. Coleman trying to get it back, and it will be Lakers basketball with the possession arrow.
Substitution now. That's DeJesus.
Checking in for Rachel Ballhorn, who played for Always Anarchy for AAU basketball in high school. Churchill alum out of Livonia, Michigan. Home of the Schoolcraft Ocelots as well.
Yeah, right in the Ocelots' backyard.
And so DeJesus getting fouled on the trap. I think that's going to be against Perkin Hers. Oh no, they're going to call it on Kennedy Coleman, and that will be Kennedy Coleman's third.
Oh my goodness.
So that is now Ariana Vera and Kennedy Coleman with 3 fouls.
Definitely have to keep an eye on that. And we've got Kimbrough, Moore,
and I don't think
Hillary, Perkins, Hers with 1.
Unless you're going to have Joniqua Clay just stay in one spot on the court. I mean, you're probably going to have to play with 4 players.
Yeah, I've called games for many, many years. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Hopefully we do not get to that point. DeJesus able to go 2 for 2 from the
Now
strike.
all of a sudden it's a 19-point stretch. Lakers may be running out of gas. The Skippers are a very, very good team. They're just so deep, so well coached. Their players always seem to be in the right spot. And just, I mean, think about it. They don't even have their number one player out there, Carter, who's not on the floor tonight.
Coleman operating from the wing, now down on the right side, and Cooksy's going to give some contact, maybe a little bit of shoulder, and as I think that's Cooksy's third foul, so she'll join Bowles in the bigger foul trouble box.
It's starting to fill up over there in the corner. We apologize. We're a little slap happy here. Total
No, I think
fouls.
it's the foul. We'll call it the foul box.
Oh, there you go. It's
or
perfect.
the foul.
Foul box works. 21
Yeah.
total fouls here in the first half. I mean, both teams went in the bonus at 5 in this quarter, so pretty much been bonus throughout.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the foul box makes sense because you're going to be sitting there for a long time, just like a box on your front porch. Anywho, 40-22, unless it's UPS and you have to sign the package, then it's a little bit different. But
Wouldn't that be interesting, though, if they call a foul, then, it's kind of like hockey. You could have like a 5-on-3,
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, we might invent something there.
Some basketball league that's going to get invented in like 10 years and fail into.
It'll be on like Ocho, the ESPN, the Ocho. They always have netball and all these crazy games. I seen it the other day.
Maybe that's what you do in slam. Well, is slam ball really foul is even called?
They had hockey, but it was on like you take a tarp and you put a bunch of like Dawn dish soap, and they had socks on the other day. I watched it, and it was like, it was like a tournament. It was so funny. Like the Ocho has the best programming. If you ever get a chance, like on a Saturday afternoon, just flip it on. It'll be the most random sports you've ever seen.
Maybe that's what I'm going to do over this
I
summer.
can see you doing play-by-play, and that's the best part. They have play-by-play for these games. You should get your resume in the mix for that.
I don't know if I want to be doing play-by-play for like some semi-recreation.
But it does always crack me up. Like it started with cornhole.
Yeah.
They would have, we do play-by-play. We take it serious. I'm not saying anything. If ESPN wants to hire me to do a play-by-play for cornhole, I'll do it every day of the week. But it always just kind of cracks me up. They're breaking down the strategy for cornhole, and it's just so great.
With how close of a step he takes to the board and then it goes over, maybe he should just take a step back and, really reposition himself and be able to knock it down the hole for 3 points.
You got to focus on arm position, really where you want to let that go. It's all about that momentum. It's so key.
I know.
But those guys get it in every time. It would be tough to call it.
Yeah. Especially, I guess you would really want your analyst to be kind of worked up because I think play-by-play wise, how do you even call it?
The best part is they have the Johnson & Johnson. Everybody wears a Johnson & Johnson bratwurst jersey.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what team you're on. They all have the same sponsor.
Kimbrough misses it at the cup. Skippers will most likely go for the last shot with 12 seconds left on the clock.
All Skippers here in the first half. They lead by 20, an opportunity to add to it.
DeJesus.
Good extra
Corner with
pass
Williams. Williams looking for one more pass. Purnell, last second shot. Hits around the rim, no good. Williams was able to put it back in, but it will not count. And it is 42-22 at the half. SC4 with a 20-point advantage.
All right, we're going to take a break. My voice is it's getting a little scratchy here. We're getting a little slap happy, getting loose. So we'll gladly come back
We're
in
going to
about
go
12
study
minutes.
our cornhole tape because that's what me and Chad are calling over the summer.
We're putting our resume out for sure.
We'll take a break and step aside for the half. We'll be back in about 13 minutes or so. Set your timer. 42-22. Skippers in the lead. Noah Drury, Chad Toms returning for the second half of action between the Skippers and the Lakers from Lakeland Community College. Number 0, Joniqua Clay, going down with an injury. Leaves this Lakers at 6 players available. Skippers dealing with problems of their own as well, obviously facing injuries throughout this whole entire season.
Yeah, Kyriana Carter out. We're not sure the status of her, one of their better players. There really no setback, I guess, for the Skippers. They've got it done. They lead by 20. One thing that jumped out at me at these stats is the Skippers have 9 assists in the first half, 0 assists for Lakeland. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Alana Williams trying to get it going here early out of the jump in the third quarter. Second chance opportunity, no good. Third chance, no good as either. And Kimbrough finally comes down with the board for Lakeland. I'll put her at a double-double.
Kimbrough been a bright spot, 13 points, 9 boards in the first half to lead Lakeland.
Kimbrough trying to spin, now a floater. No good. Cooksey trying to take it down to the other way. Hilleroy going to stop Cooksey in her tracks, but it still will be Skippers basketball.
Yeah, looks like Clay still on the sideline there. Has her shoe back on. Had wrapped with ice for most of the second quarter.
So Kimbrough goes down hard, and it's going to be a charging foul on Alana Williams, and that'll be her third.
Another foul.
The foul trouble, penalty box, timeout center.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on it. A little bit more depth, obviously, on the Skipper side than on the Lakers, like we talked about.
Hilleroy bringing it up the floor for the Lakers. Eventually just turned over to DeJesus. Cooksey down on the other side in transition. Gets the easy off the window shot to go.
Final half of play here on day 2. Game 12. About halfway through the book, so we're 11.5 games through this tournament. A total of 18 before it's all said and done.
It'll be Skippers basketball. DeJesus brings it up the floor over to Wallace. Now Cooksey. Cooksey looking to go inside. Can't get it to go. Gabriella Moore able to come down with the rebound. Minute and a half through here in the third quarter. It's been all Skippers. Lakers did have a moment where they cut it within 10.
Yeah, that was it was 31-21. Now it's 44-22.
It's a good move from Hilleroy. Good couple of passes for the Lakers. Now down inside. Back to Kimbrough. Good defense. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Hilleroy just throws one up there. Oh, my goodness. What a bank shot.
Impressive play.
Just kind of a prayer that you chuck up.
No, she knew exactly what she was doing. Nice execution.
A lot of Williams. It was so funny on my 5th grade basketball team. Yes, this is the last time I probably played, highly competitive basketball. And that was like 6th grade. But regardless, it was our travel team, and I was really the only kid that could shoot at 5th grade. And there was this one play that we drew up for a half-court buzzer beater, and I banked it in. I don't think I let my teammates at the time ever forget it.
Oh, yeah. The bank was open. Noah Drury.
Hopefully no one was
5th
doing
grade, you said?
Yeah, 5th grade travel basketball.
So it was probably like a 12 to 11
No,
win.
we were all right. We were okay.
17 to 16.
Something of that nature. I bet I would score more then than I did now.
Yeah, no doubt.
I was proposing something to the staff, and then any staff is listening around the building or in the back room. I say we do a little 5-on-5 game here on Sunday.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Vera now with 4 fouls with 7:16 left here in the third.
Yes.
Vera with 4, Coleman with 3, Hilleroy with 2.
So you can play 5-on-3 technically.
And we've got number 22, Reagan Perkins. Hers, the 5'11" freshman center, checks in. So I believe that's her first minutes of the game. No, I can take that back. She does have 1 foul, so we'll do an expanded
She's played about.
Oh, she had 14 minutes. I'm sorry, but no points. Okay.
Cooksey. Second attempt from the line after missing her first. Drills it through, makes it a 47-25 lead for the Skippers. Lakers trying to find their way back into this. It is a tall task at hand, but more from downtown off the back iron.
Yeah, those halftime stats, we talked about it. The 17 turnovers for Lakeland, only 10 for St. Clair. St. Clair out rebounding 33-20. 11 to 0 on the assists. Lakeland actually leading the block category 1-0. 11 steals also well for the Skippers.
Williams kicks out. Wallace. Good take from Cooksey. Down to Williams on the block. An easy 2 for 24.
Yeah, nice vision there.
Now how about De Jesus with the steal? Now Wallace in the corner facing a double team. Has Williams top of the key. Good pass down. Bowles to Cooksey. Cooksey drawing some contact from Kimbrough. And we'll go to the line for 2. As Mid-Michigan saw them walk in with some Domino's and Wendy's.
Really?
I'm not a big fan of Domino's. I don't know.
mind Domino's.
I know, but it's like, out of all, I think there's a Cottage Inn around here or something. Like, there's some better chain commercial pizza places. My favorite's Jets with their deep dish.
Oh, Jets is good. That's the crunchy corners. We've ate so much. We talked about it earlier. 2 lunches, 3 breakfasts, 4 dinners. Yeah, so let's stay off the food for a while. We got how about we'll maybe just stick to salads tomorrow all day?
Salads. Yeah. Why 6 salads tomorrow? Like an antipasto, Italian, Caesar, Greek.
Another board there for the Skips. Look out to run.
Williams now 12 rebounds. De Jesus can't get the easy 2 to go. She catches the ball out of bounds.
Heading back now are the Lakers.
So that pass is incomplete. It's 2 feet. We're out of bounds. Anywho. 51-25. 6 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. And as Coleman faces contact, we'll see if it goes against De Jesus or Cooksey.
Cooksey, yeah, I think.
Yeah, it's her 4th foul of the game.
And looks like
Collins will check in for Cooksey. His depth, while not as big of a problem for the Skippers as it is the Lakers, still something you question if they advance to championship Sunday. Have to play a pretty loaded Mid-Michigan team with their depth, I think, was the most impressive part about their team.
Yeah, they were just relentless all game. They just able to roll out a lot of mismatch type scenarios there.
Wallace to the middle of the floor. Out to Collins. Oh, Kimbrough able to get the steal and hit it off Collins' head.
She's okay. She kind of caught it close. Ooh, might have caught her in the nose. Yeah, that'll make your eyes water for sure.
Collins staying strong, though.
Doing some heavy blinking there. Looks like she's okay. Just kind of, point blank range there.
And it just kind of catches you off guard. If it's one thing if you're expecting it, but when you're not, it definitely can catch you by surprise. Perkins, hers. Shot attempt no good.
Kimbrough was all the way in there. I thought she was going to try to score, but she got that pass off, and
so I think
Perkins, hers couldn't handle it.
Kimbrough hit it out of Perkins, hers' hands, and they're talking about it down there near the far side block. Good passes from the Skips. Williams, good spin move over Perkins. Hers can't get the and one, but a chance to get to 20 points at the line. So how about Alana Williams, second highest plus minus at plus 26. Wallace with plus 28. Not as cool as Putnam's plus 48.
48?
Yes.
Yeah, that was impressive.
That might be the stat from the tournament.
Yeah, no doubt.
had her baby Santana Eubanks in that last game. I mean, 31 points, 15 rebounds. She was quite impressive.
Yeah.
As unfortunately, Ancilla lost to the Lakers, but still a good performance by them. And I mean, Tanner Smith gave a lot of credit to Santana and that coaching staff down there from Plymouth, Indiana. I mean, that was a good contest between two good basketball programs. Mid-Michigan looking to get back to the national tournament as a district champion. So we got a jump ball.
It'll be interesting as those all-tournament teams are announced. I would really bet on her to be included for, even though in a losing effort there for Marion.
So we got a media timeout in the third quarter, 4:49. I can't even read anymore. 52-25, the Skippers lead. We'll be right back. DJ Dante Dorsey dipping into all genres here at the Ballinger Fieldhouse.
Yeah, he had to go very, very deep into his playlist yesterday with an additional 2.5 hours. And so I don't know if we've heard very many of the same songs repeated.
I don't think, if any. I know he uses some instrumentals for the starting lineups, but, I mean, for the most part, it's been all pretty much new tunes every single day. Excited to see what he cooks up for Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, he's one of the very, very best. Great to see when he brings the boys up here too in person.
Of course. Yeah, and I didn't realize, but Dante also works at Eastern Michigan as well.
I know he's a lot with youth, as a good mentor, youth counselor, just a great human being. I don't think I've ever seen him in a bad mood, even when he's here for 12 straight games.
Well, he did come over to me during one of the breaks. He's like, I need to be around you. You're definitely have a positive way of looking at stuff. And I'm like.
He did get a little fun. One of the teams earlier, they set up shop next to him. They had like a little table there, and they were doing stats and photography. He's like, hey, man, this is my space. That was the only time I think I heard him get a little salty.
Oh,
he's earned it, man. That's a Hall of Famer spot right there. It's like, come on, don't be crowding in on Dante with your camera and your no, I'm just kidding. We love all these teams here.
Hillary fouled on the perimeter from Collins.
Yeah, he's just top notch for sure.
100%. I mean, he is someone that, ever since he was probably, other than you, one of the most welcoming people here at Mott Community College, one of the first people to talk to me. And he's always asking how we're doing up here, which right now I can tell you maybe we're missing it a little bit in the brain and eyes right now.
What's that?
We're missing it a little bit in the eyes and brain right now.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely,
But
we're working off of fumes, but we'll be back. We'll be ready to go for those championship games tomorrow, get some game prep done. The nice thing about these championship games, a lot of these teams have tangled in the past, so we can kind of do a little back, find the backstory there, find some of these matchups and break them down. So we'll be ready to rock, and we will have Mr. Tom Cavanaugh with us as well.
As for that 11 a.m. tip-off, it'll be Henry Ford and LCC.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
1:30, it's Kazoo Valley and Schoolcraft.
Yep, they've got my master schedule back here.
And in that final game, it will be Mid-Michigan versus
SC4. And I know
SC4.
they have played earlier in the year.
So the women's have 2 times as well. If SC4 comes out on top of this game, they'll play Mid-Michigan as well. How about that?
Lakers and Skippers.
Both on the men's and women's side. So it's like a doubleheader, but on opposite days of Saturday and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
They'll both be at 4:30. They'll both be for District B championships. Want to go home with some hardware from this weekend as Kimbrough putting the shoulder in and being able to drop it in for the deuce.
Just continues to be a force for the Lakers. You know, kind of a lopsided score at this point of the game, but she's just giving everything she has, for sure.
De Jesus, no good. It's Kimbrough, top of the key. Now to Coleman.
Following this game, be able to interview the winning coach and player of the game.
It's Taylor Wallace able to drop it in off the window. Yeah, as I think the skippers come out on top, we'll be talking to Mike Gruhl and Alana Williams. Williams with 20 and 14. I mean, an impressive performance by her.
Yeah, one of the better performances in this entire tournament.
Also, Soli De Jesus, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 6 steals, Chad.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Not as impressive as Madison Smith's 8 blocks in the last game for Mid-Michigan.
That was impressive as well. De Jesus also been perfect from the stripe for 4. And opportunity to extend that, and we'll see what happens. I probably just jinxed her if you think about it.
It happens.
I hope not. Please make these.
De Jesus center line for the first. We're gonna go with my master's idea now. Able to knock it down.
You know, when we interviewed Dan Hasty from the Whitecaps, he really got viral. They did an inning like that.
Yep.
And Nate Wangler out there on that call.
Shout out Nate Wangler, someone I work with at the National Soccer Network, and has me fill in for a couple of Cornerstone.
Yeah, those guys are great. We did a podcast. Actually, I got to call a couple innings. I think I was in the booth for about 5 innings, actually. They gave up some of the play-by-play for me. So I was supposed to do color, but I ended up just naturally doing play-by-play. They were cracking up. It's like, I can't do color. I gotta call the action.
Baseball is one of those sports where, I mean, it is tough. There's no set plays, different elements in every single type of game, whether, it's a pitcher's duel or it's swing city. I mean, luckily I'll be able to do the Bears, and it looks like I'll be doing the Bears baseball and softball games. How about the follow-up from De Jesus?
30-point game now. Skippers.
If Bears get a cornhole team too, maybe we can
that would be
the commentary for that. How about the and one down on the far side block for Kanaya Kimbrough?
I think the collegiate sport that cracks me up the most is collegiate fishing. You see a lot down in the SEC. There are actual fishing teams. Could you imagine doing play-by-play for that?
Do you imagine now? Michigan State and Grand Valley are really good at dodgeball.
Oh,
Could you imagine
that
doing
would be fun. It's a bold strategy there, Noah.
It'd be a lot of fun. I don't know. I mean, there's so many sports that you don't even think about are NCAA. I think fencing is one of them or something.
Yep, that would be exciting. Sky's the limit.
I feel like bowling would be fun.
Bowling is exciting. My daughter played on the bowling team in high school. We had no idea. She said, and it was her 10th grade year. Hey, I'm joining the bowling team. I'm like, I didn't even know we had a bowling team. We started going to these matches, man. They were high energy. Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I did. I went down to the Jack 60 in Jackson, Michigan, as Perkins hers gets.
It's loud though, man, with all the kids screaming after every strike. You got pins flying all over the place.
I was doing some videography work, and I mean, it's just one of the most electric things that can happen.
Kimbrough with the block out of bounds.
It is. It might have a small fan base, but it's definitely got some passionate fans and some passionate
they really
players.
do. We had no idea what we were getting into by.
I could just usually showing up.
We showed up. We're like, "What's going on
Let's
here?
Go.
This is crazy." But it was so much fun. Oh, they're gonna call.
Yeah, Coleman called for a holding. It's gonna be a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, exactly, from the spot foul. It's going to be 3rd and 15 now.
Man, I miss football. Now that
I love calling football games. That's my favorite. Had the luxury of calling the games for the Goodrich Martians. State champion back in 2025. They went 42-6 over a 4-game season or 4-year span. Tom Allward state championship made it to the semifinal 4 years in a row, and 2 out of 4 years at Ford Field.
Rachel Ballhorn, this past year covering the Dexter Dreadnoughts out of Division II. Working as a sideline reporter and color commentator alongside some great people for the Livingston County radio station. I mean, there's so many great high school football teams and so many great personalities from coaches. You know, high school sports, obviously, you know, JUCO as well. You're able to get connected with a lot of great individuals and really learn the story, and, you know, being able to broadcast and share a lot of information that, you know, other people don't want to do that work. That's why we're here. We want to present the story for all of these players and coaches and programs and, you know, anything we can bring up.
Well, I mean, we're sitting here in Steve Schmidt Gymnasium. He's the reason that this tournament is what it is. Coach Schmidt in his, 37th season, I think it was 841 total career wins, 4-time national champion. So it's like, he could have left many, many times. He stayed, and he's pumped hundreds of kids into the next level here. So just an incredible individual. So an honor to call this game here in Steve Schmidt Gymnasium.
Is Hillroy able to knock down a three-pointer for the Lakers on their last possession? Now it's DeJesus at the line shooting 2.
Another legend walking by. We talk about Coach Schmidt. Hey, here comes Tim Johnson.
100%. I mean, definitely one of the most he works so hard. Obviously doing Macomb stuff. He's taken a lot of over the region responsibilities as well.
The website is incredible. The data's there. Just doing the game prep, it makes it so much easier to be able to figure this out. And you're blending in, you know, OCCAC. You've got 3 different conferences for men and women inside the MCCAA. So there's just so much information and data and teams. But it's all at a click.
No buzzer beater shot from the team in white as we head to the fourth quarter, 64-38. So we got one more quarter to play here from Steve Schmidt Gymnasium. We'll be right back.
Over the Lakeland Lakers. In for St. Clair, number 0, Miami Cookie. And 24, Ileana Williams. Number 2, Silver. Number 5, Taylor Wallace.
One more quarter to play here from Steve Schmidt Gymnasium. It is the Lakers and Skippers. Happy to be along with you here for the whole entire Region 12 tournament. Great Lakes District A, B, and C. Noah Drury, Chad Toms. Also our great friend Tom Cavanaugh. Part of the coverage as well this weekend. So I think it hit behind the backboard, but I think the Skippers got a hand on the shot. As you remember that giant 30-foot door that we did not know that can open? It's just stayed open now.
I know. It's so cool. I want to go check it out again.
As Wallace picks it up off the floor, looking to head down in transition.
I think it's mostly like the volleyball stuff.
It would have to imagine. As missed shot by Wallace. Kimbrough taking it up the court. The bright spot for this Lakeland Lakers team, 20-10. As Vera took too many steps. It's going to be a traveling violation. Vera in foul trouble at 4, by the way.
Yeah, definitely keep an eye on the foul trouble.
We will be interviewing a player and coach of the game. Chad Toms will have the pleasure doing the interview. Looks like it most likely will come from the Skipper's side, but see if we get a last-ditch effort from the Lakers that, make this thing a little interesting. It's a good shot from Hillroy, just not able to fall down. Hits off the right side. Williams down to Cooksey on the block over Perkins. Gets fouled on the way up, so 2 free throws coming up for number 0.
Fouls on 22, Reagan Perkins hurts. The third. Team's
As not only do we shout out our staff a ton, let's also give a shout out to the Mott Public Safety and Mott Campus Police here. I mean, they have been here all working different shifts and stuff to make sure that the Ballinger Fieldhouse is secure. Probably got paid a little bit of overtime yesterday with the 12 a.m. finish here from the Ballinger Fieldhouse. But I want to give a big credit to everybody involved here, making sure this operation runs smoothly. Even if we did have a couple of miscues yesterday and a delay in the process, it didn't stop us from still providing a great experience for not only the fans but the players and coaches as well.
Yeah, definitely shout out for our first responders facility, including our law enforcement that's here, but facilities management, getting the building back in shape. So just no shortage of just incredible people here associated with the Mott Bears.
While a lot of places do have great facilities, having an issue like we did yesterday, you don't know what time it would have gotten started had there not been an on-call crew being ready to get over here.
Yeah, they were able to get the job done.
Williams draws the foul on Perkins. Perkins is going to be called for her 4th. So 3 players with 4 fouls currently on the floor for the Lakers. So we could potentially see some 5-on-3 action, Chad.
Yeah, I have never seen that before, so I'm kind of curious, but I don't want it to
I kind of do
happen.
want to see it. Obviously, I do not want any of these players to foul out of the game. That is bad wishing.
It's more of a curiosity thing, but I really don't want
maybe
to
happen with 4 seconds just so I can get an idea of my head what it would look like. But yeah,
I've always kind of wondered. We got a
timeout taken by Ornette Garden-Hire, and we are going to step aside. 4th quarter, 8:09, 67-38 lead for the Skippers. Back here from the Ballinger Fieldhouse here in Flint, Michigan. So you mentioned going into the break. 4 fouls from Lakers players. Keep in mind, they only have really 6 players active left. Joniqua Clay hasn't played since the first quarter, went down with an injury.
Yeah, let's hope for no more fouls here. And, I know we're kidding around, but don't want to see any more fouls. No one wants to see anybody fouled out of this game.
There's no whistle blown on Kimbrough. Loses control, and it'll be Skippers basketball.
Kimbrough now with 20 points, 11 boards. And let me hit a refresh just to make sure that's correct. But what a game. Yeah, and how many? She had a number of steals as well.
3 steals, 3 blocks.
That is solid.
Williams, potential player of the game candidate, dishes it off to Ballhorn. Oh, can't get the shooter's touch.
So if she gets 1 more rebound, 10 assists, 7 more blocks, and 7 more steals, what would that be, a quintuple double?
Yes. It's a good made shot right there.
Kind of numbers I would put up against my son when we'd play Nerf basketball, and when I was like 36 and he was like 6.
I bet that's how my dad felt in the driveway when I was like 8.
Yep, just dominating.
That's a nice hook shot right there from Williams. Make it 22 points for her on the night. Excuse me, make it 23.
Yeah, we've had some really difficult decisions to make here this afternoon on these players of the game. I mean, right now you got Williams with 23, 10 rebounds. You've got DeJesus, 21 boards, 8 rebounds, 11 points for
travel
Cooksey.
right there from Hilleroy.
5 rebounds. So Williams and DeJesus. We did. What game was it earlier where we had 2 players come? I think that was LCC.
Yeah, we had Putnam and also.
Is it Tobias?
It wasn't Tobias. It was Gilmore. Armani, or no, it was Armani Smith.
Yeah, Armani
Sorry.
Smith out of Flint, Carmen Ainsworth.
Sorry, it's been a long day, you guys.
That was probably 8 hours ago. Ooh, nice job there by. That was Moore. Got a hand on that to force the turnover. Clock moving, 6:22 left.
So Lorray bringing it back out. So I just got a notification on my phone chat. Apparently there was a tornadoes in the Three Rivers, Union City area down in southwest Michigan.
Oh, wow.
So we have seen our first tornado action in Michigan. I don't even think we're supposed to be done having snow yet. Crazy to think, isn't that like how the weather just flips like that in this state?
I know.
I mean, it's gonna be like 70 on Monday.
I know. Yep.
We're gonna go play some golf.
Yeah, I think everything will be pretty soggy if I have to guess.
And definitely would get the clubs and balls. That would not be. That would be.
Yeah,
very.
I'm usually I'll start maybe in May. Really, I mean, our league starts in May, I guess, but it is usually pretty squishy. I'm not very good, Noah.
I do like the sport. Don't get me wrong, but I wasn't into it as much last year. I also, doing a lot of soccer and baseball coverage on weekends. It's also tough to get out there with your friends because me personally, like my work schedule during the week, being a freelancer. I mean, I'm working on, like Drake said, I'm just working on the weekends like usual. So,
absolutely.
But I mean, during the week, I can go play around at 9 by myself. But
get through in a couple hours.
Always more fun with people playing. I mean, conversations and just the bonding. I mean, there's so many randoms I've been paired with, playing that, we're just all having a good time. Remember once I was in Florida down in the Melbourne area, and actually there was a kid that was an Army cadet that also played on the lacrosse team too, and he was on spring break with his mother.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you meet some great people on the course, no doubt.
You also meet some interesting characters as well.
It's true in anything, though. The more you put yourself out there.
Right, 100%. Hilleroy off the back iron. Collins with the board. So we have 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. Skippers lead by 29.
Media timeout coming up, I'm sure.
James with the missed hook shot. Ball up for grabs. Oh, Ballhorn able to get it back. Now down low, 6-foot jumper off the window.
Mom and Dad Ballhorn right here. Got that on video. We'll definitely give them a shout out.
100%.
Said she actually has had 3 surgeries on her knee. So she just keeps battling here for these skippers. So, there's always a story behind the story. A Ballhorn from Churchill.
It's Kimbrough inside over James. Draws some contact. We'll head to the charity stripe for 2.
Yeah, that gets us to 4 minutes.
And, there's so many reasons why players are here, at the junior college level. And, a story like Ballhorn where, and we'll just stay here for this media timeout. But, in the story of Ballhorn, like you mentioned, 3 knee surgeries, that's tough on a player. You know how much time you spend away from the game and you're not able to actively compete.
Yep.
It definitely, who knows what her career looks like if she doesn't have 3 injuries. If she's still at SC4, if she maybe doesn't even like playing basketball, not being, there. There's so many different outcomes, but I guess the just thing in life is to always appreciate just the present and where you're at, because, there's so many life-changing things that happen to people every single day. And, just got to be appreciative of the goods and just handle the bads with some positivity and just continue to push along.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that's just, I mean, if you look at this NJCAA, we're in Region 12. MCCAAs, we're very familiar. It's just, I mean, I think the landscape in college athletics has changed so much over the last couple of years now. You've got the portal, you got NIL, you've got eligibility changes and whatnot. And this is just a great opportunity for these players, not only to showcase their talent trying to get to the next level, but they're really creating life skills. As an employer for many, many years, I've hired so many young people. You look for people and kids that are employable. And I love to hire athletes. They show up on time. They have a good attitude. They bring their lunchbox in to say they're hard workers. They can take direction. They're coachable. So, you know, obviously they're trying to get to the next level and continue their basketball career, but really you're making employable adults. So I think it's just a testament to the Steve Schmitz of the world, the Megan Hudsons, the Shea Lewises. They're just really creating great humans. And so that's just really what I appreciate about this league.
100%. And I mean, these leaders and coaches, you know, it's a time commitment being a basketball coach. People don't understand that, you know, coaching basketball is not just a 9-to-5 job. I mean, you are working around the clock. They're working right now at 9:19. They got to work doing game prep and game film. And then when this tournament's over, whether they come out as victors or losers, one, they have to either prepare for the national tournament, and two, they still got to hit the recruiting trail.
Oh, I know. I talked to Shea Lewis already. I mean, you know, she's at that point was 29-0, ranked second in the country. I'm like, hey, Coach Lewis, I know you're thinking about today. You're trying to get to that district championship, but what's next year looking like? Do you have to put your mind on that? Because if you don't stay aggressive with that, you're going to miss out. And she said she's already signed 4 players for next year. So it's kind of that balance where you're at as a college coach. It's just a full-time job, really.
100%. And, I mean, it definitely
there's no off-season anymore. The referees are letting them play a little bit.
As Kimbrough gets inside, lays it up and in for 2.
So impressed with Kimbrough now with 24 points.
Yeah, we hope to see her and her team here back next year. Adrienne Collins from the corner.
7 points now for Collins. That was a beautiful shot. And the lead is now 30, 74-44. Still a lot of energy there on the bench for the skippers as well.
Hilleroy on the wing, now down in the short corner with Kimbrough. 24-13 for number 5. Missed shot.
Might have been a block there. I don't know. Purnell might have got a hand on it.
Purnell now on the offensive side, gets to the middle, bounces off the back rim and in.
You know, and it's so excited. These a lot of the players that are, starters are seeing some of these other players fill the void on the floor, and definitely, I love that. They're always excited for their teammates who kind of get on that scoring sheet.
Hilleroy from downtown has it ring around and fall down.
Yeah, that was a banger. It went through. Nice shot there.
76-47, 2 minutes left.
Hilleroy now in double figures with 10. 2 minutes to go.
As though that one poked. Kimbrough throwing it out for Vera. One more pass to Hilleroy. Hilleroy back to Vera. Oh, how about the transition sequence right there?
That was amazing. Hilleroy behind the back.
They will not be here again on Sunday, but they will definitely make a lasting impact on this year's team. And credit to Lakeland for coming here, facing a lot of challenges. With depth, and we got a 3 on the key.
3-second call. I mean, I know there's a minute 34 left. There's an opportunity for Hilleroy to add to the highlight tape there. But as you finish your career as a sophomore, one last behind-the-back pass that is just perfectly executed there by Vera in the paint. I love that.
100%. I mean, you obviously, spend all year and sometimes
That's
2 years.
One of the best passes I've seen all year.
100%. Kimbrough over James and a whistle.
She is just tenacious. I mean, what a tremendous piece to build around for next year if you're Coach Gardenhire, 5'10" freshman, getting some quality, playoff experience here. Obviously they're going to come short here in the semifinal game, but how many teams have we seen that have done well the year prior? If you look back, they might have had an early exit, and you just kind of use it as a foundation, kind of that blueprint for growth. You see it a lot of times, these teams just kind of inch up and move further and further closer to the national championship bracket every year.
Kimbrough goes 0 for 2 from the line, but Perkins on the putback. Yes, sir.
No quit in this Lakers team. Look at that play. How about that?
Kanaya Kimbrough able to catch it while in the air and hit it back off De Jesus.
I mean, the Lakers are putting up some highlights here in the last minute or so of play. That was one of the best plays I've seen all weekend.
And Kimbrough going down far side, block through 3 defenders.
3 defenders, including Emma James, who's 6'4".
My goodness.
I mean, if we played 5 quarters, I don't know. They might catch up.
I don't know if they have the depth to play another
I know.
quarter, Chad.
But they've really turned it on here over the line. I just love that no quit in this team.
Purnell, no quit in her as well. A putback for Autumn Purnell.
Yep, that was a nice play. Still high-quality plays here after 12 basketball games.
Kimbrough down the middle over James, faces contact. Shot no good. Purnell all the way, sprinting down, easy scoop for 2.
Wow.
About a 1 second difference between the shot clock and game clock. So we will have a player of the game.
Yeah, it's still, I mean, we got to break this down here.
I think it's Alana Williams. I know Sully De Jesus also had a really good game as well. As Lakeland sitting there, dribble in and out. Hilroy will take a last-second shot. Will technically be 1 second left, so it'll be an easy inbound for SC4.
So Williams finishes it with 23 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists.
16 rebounds. Oh, Kimbrough.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, 16 rebounds. De Jesus, 21 points. Looks like 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 6 steals. And we got to highlight Kimbrough, 26 points, 14 rebounds, 4 steals, and 3 blocks. Or no, I'm sorry, assists. 1 assist, 4 steals, and 3 blocks. I mean, that's some impressive stats as well. So we'll see here. We're thinking Williams and Gruel coming up next year on the postgame coverage.
Yep, Chad Toms will have your coverage for that. So I'll step aside for the moment and let Chad Toms get set up, talk to Coach Gruel and Alana Williams.
All right, here we go. They're on their way up right now.
Get
I
set
see
for this.
Coach Gruel on his way up, and it looks like, it might be De Jesus.
Nope, that is Alana Williams.
Oh, that is Williams. Okay, yep, you're right. Sorry about that.
Be up for the post-game interview coming up next.
All right, welcome back here. Our post-game coverage, District B, the SC4. The Skippers are your winners here in the semifinal game against a tough Lakeland Lakers team. I'll start with you, Coach Gruel. You've been here before. This is not uncharted territory. You punched your ticket last year to the national championship. How was your preparation coming into today's game against a tough Lakers team?
Well, it's just about us, right? We had to make sure that we were taking care of business, and we were staying disciplined and structured in what we needed to do, and we just had to do what we did better than they do what they do.
Yep, for sure. You did a great job out there. We admired your team's effort all game long. Ileana Williams, our player of the game, 23 points, 16 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals. You've been here in the past as well. You knew what to expect. You just came out and kind of punched in and went to work today. Tell us about your game. What a well-rounded game in all those categories.
We've just been prepping for our games coming up every practice and working really hard. Our team's starting to get to a really high point in the season, so yeah, just working our ass off.
So, Coach, you're going to square off against the Lakers, another Lakers team from mid-Michigan. I know you've tangled with them in the past. You crossed paths with them earlier this year. I think I seen a 74-66 loss back in December. What did you learn from that game, and what can you kind of implement in its quick time here? You got about a day turnaround time. Anything you can take away from that game?
Yeah, obviously Mid's a good team, very structured. They play really hard. They play a lot of kids. They spread the floor. They can shoot it. Up there was back and forth most of the game. They made a run late. We weren't able to answer and respond. And, we we just got to do a better job of, making sure we're executing, to give us a shot at the, down the stretch.
All right, so Ileana, so what do you tell your teammates? As mentioned, you've been here before. Two very similar teams, very talented, very deep. Really kind of at the end of the day, who wants them more? So what's your message to your team in the locker room?
I'm just proud of all of them. Everyone's been working so hard in practice, so it's starting to translate.
All right, and final question for you as a sophomore out of Port Huron High School. One thing that I admire and I love to do is this entire conference, so many great talent. We've seen this gym has been full of coaches. They're tuning in. Give you a moment to kind of showcase your talents to the next level. I'm sure you're looking to continue on in your playing career here after Skippers.
Yeah, I am.
Tell us, if I'm a coach tuning in, what would kind of draw me to your game?
Wait, ask the
I put you on the spot. Tell me about yourself. To sell yourself to all these coaches out here that want to scoop you up for next year.
I don't know. I just have been in the gym every day working on my game, working on my pull-up, finishing through contact. Still need to work on that left hand, but, yeah. And my rebounding just comes naturally, so, yeah.
All right, well, definitely going to be highly sought after. Coach Gruhl, any final thoughts as you, look back on your season? I know you were a little shorthanded today without Cariana Carter. She's a big part of your offense, 14 points, 14 rebounds. I guess what's your thoughts on the team that you have, and do you plan on seeing her back by Sunday?
Yeah, it's been one of those seasons this year. I've never experienced anything like it. So many kids in and out of the lineup. We don't know who's going to be here from one day to the next. So Cariana, she's day to day. We're hoping that she'll be back Sunday, but if not, these other kids just have to step up.
Okay. Any final thoughts? Anybody? I know you've got Skipper Nation tuning in. They do travel well in this gym. But any special hellos out there? Anybody watching the game from home that you want to say hi to?
Yeah.
Any thanks, I guess, to any of the fans out there?
I do want to say hi to our followers and our fans, and I want to say hi to my wife. I love you. Thanks for taking care of the family and get them to their games and stuff tonight, and the little boys. And so I appreciate everything you do, Ash. And, Skippers, please come out and support us Sunday. And, hopefully we can bring home another championship.
All right, there you go. Final score here. Skippers on top 80-53 over the Lakers. They punched their ticket to that final game on Sunday afternoon, the championship game. It should be a lot of fun against the Lakers, so tune in. Hopefully, I have a feeling this team will be full, though, so congratulations to you both. You definitely take the rest of the night off, maybe a little bit tomorrow.
Yes.
I doubt it. I know you guys are professionals. You'll get ready to play, so congratulations once again. Thanks for joining us on the post-game coverage.
I appreciate it.
Have a good night.
You too.